Howdy everybody, and we're here on day 2 of our pheasant excursion out here in the Muskrat Slough, as he calls it. We're out here and yeah, just kind of enjoying, the prairie here. I'm gonna have to cut this one because I put it in the wrong form, so be right back. So you can see Benny back there, he just got one of the pheasant to kick up, and we're in a whole different part of this area now. So this is like the wetland area. We came in from beyond that ridge where the trees are right there, and then we came back down in here. Where we were was right where that tree is. That one, right there. They're right over there. And actually we went close to where these ones are too. So, but we came back down in here and the man, the myth, the legend himself. Yeah, so as you can see, it's bird terrain coming through the lowland wood. At least. So yeah, the absolute least.
Whew! Saw some pheasants though.
Yep.
That guy did not want to get up.
We threw a stick at him, still didn't get up.
Stick at him. He just walked away.
Like,
so I charged at him, and then he finally thought I was a predator. Goofy guy didn't even. I don't know why he flew in over there. Yeah, I wonder where he came from.
Bless my soul.
Bless you, too. Wow. I haven't had this many birds, quite possibly ever.
This isn't the first time I've had it already. Doing all the stuff I've done.
One thing about the Origin hoodie, it's the collector. That's for darn sure.
It's not really made for this kind of
No, it's not.
hunting.
It's meant for a good old tree stand. We're sitting on the ground hunting turkeys.
We're just wearing at the class. Yeah.
There's a pheasant over there. Can't see anymore, but it's in that like wet spot that's down there. Not too wet.
In that wet spot. See all of that wet?
Kind of by that.
It's in there somewhere.
Kind of by that pine tree. Almost.
See all those pine trees right there? It's in that one pine tree,
That's
though.
where we were at yesterday. That's as far as we got.
That's what I already said.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
What was?
putting up the birds. Being the old rowdy bird dog I am. I ain't no pointer. I am a flusher.
Well, you pointed yesterday, so. But, I mean, it wasn't a very good point. Hardly held.
Well, that's why I'm a flusher. Wow.
Probably gonna have to check through the.
I think going back
marsh.
that way and going through the marsh is faster because
Well,
he went
so
down
if you-
right where we came.
If you guys look at that power line there, private land's on the other side. So, but it's all wetland, right where Ben is, and then even beyond right there.
Yep.
There's a bit of a ridge there
Another
by the
beautiful
pines
sunset.
where that sun is, so we might check across and see if we see something over there.
I'll see ya.
The stick was thrown.
And, trucking through all that crap took off a lot of them burrs. At least on my legs.
Hardly any came off for me.
While I was running.
Blood was running. I saw. Oh, there's still some daylight. Might as well find a place to go. Hasn't been a lot of glassing out here, but there's not much of glass when you're in the lowland. Yeah, well, the elevation it was back over that way. Yep, well, gets wet.
awfully quiet, and that wind that we had earlier today really went away.
Yeah, it was like 26 mile per hour winds. It wasn't blowing too awful bad down here.
There's a rooster over yonder in the private. Well, actually,
I'm not sure
I
if you
gotta
guys
look,
heard
'cause
that.
there is it cuts that way at some point. You gotta look on Onyx, but
Yep. So right over there, where the camera was pointed, there was a couple pheasants cackling. Might have heard it. So I'm trying to stay quiet.
that tree up there, that willow tree. I don't know if you see that, Travis. That one up there, the big tall one. That's about the line where it shoots off the other way. There's a rooster over there.
Yep, in that direction, there's a rooster.
They're all over this spot.
Time of night.
Oh, there's. I just saw one.
Then he's seeing stuff. Might not be pheasant, but
There's a pheasant. Something else sliding down the hill from the hill above that tree. This tree that grows. He ain't too far off. This rate, they're gonna just come right to us.
yeah. I doubt they'll try to track through this.
No.
But that's also a lie, because there's a pheasant lily like
and there's
right
a
here.
deer right there. Stand still, it doesn't see us.
I'm not seeing it.
Perhaps it's like 20 yards ahead of us. No, this way. No, the other way. Other this way. It's right fucking there.
It's right there, according to him.
It's right there. Look at the power line. Let's look straight back into that bowl staring at it. I don't know how you don't see it. It's looking at us like it's a small deer. It's yearling. I can't tell. I think it's a buck. It's got this tiny little devil horns.
It's back over there?
No, it's literally like 15 yards away. It's right fucking there. There it goes. Two of them. I knew if I moved, come and see your perspective, they would go.
He knew.
They were curious. Hopefully that thing picks up all them cackles that have been going down. Good miss.
I should. It's not the best, though.
Never know what you're going to see in these places.
Never do.
Be damn near anything. Another one over there. Now one over there. Not even that far away. See him in the glass. Oh. Should we, let's try and get on top of this little hill here.
That's what I was already going to do.
Up by those pine trees. Let's see if we can just see them flying all around.
That's
They
a
really
good
seem
idea.
to be flying everywhere. I'm going to follow this little deer trail. It's already made.
I'm going to follow this little bend trail there.
It's pretty soupy.
That's the hope. The only good thing about this invasive canary grass is it provides a stepping stone across the wetland. About lost my boot there for a sec.
right in front of us again. They must not be very smart, because our wind's blowing right to them.
There we go. Just right up the hill there. Probably tackle him if we want.
There you go. This is lucky.
The best walking land we've had in probably a better part of an hour.
How long are you have? Yep, that power line. So that definitely,
There they go.
we're barely on private land, or barely on private land, I think. We're right on the edge.
So if you see this, if you're ever curious, private land is right towards the middle. So you see that? It's right in the middle. So obviously we're way over here. But we're just observing. Some people might still hate that, but we're not. See, there's your green sign. Right there. Just beyond Benny's head. You can see it. We'll see it here in a second. But there's a lot of these pine trees here. Wouldn't surprise me if we're walking past a couple just to go see them, the better part of the herd. It also doesn't entail what side of the property we're on. Barbed wire. Figure be more honest than not in situations like this. So if the person that's watching this happens to own this property, promise we're not doing anything but walking. You got some great land that you got over here though. And you do a good job managing your part, your here. There's a lot of cropland. Still a decent edge here, so we're falling back into public, so not a big deal.
Wow.
Right over there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we put something up right over there. There's a thorn right there.
There's one there. So at least not in direction. We were right there yesterday.
So actually where we were at was way, way, way over there.
Right, just right in front of us. Because this grove right here we saw, and then we saw this grove right here as well. So we basically just walked through a mild wetland, but the big ones are just right over where the camera's pointed. And we still have another wetland though, right in front of us.
Well, might as well spread out and see if we put something up. I think those are the same 3 sandhill cranes we saw yesterday.
Could be. Definitely lost a good amount of birds, so that's good. Probably gonna collect more. Benny had the luck of kicking them all up yesterday, so I'll keep the camera pointed on him. It's looking like he's kind of thick, but get more pheasanty brush here. Or the Indian grass. Because it's kind of a mixture between ragweed and Indian grass here, but just right on the way you get more Indian. So that's usually what you see when you see KDR land and stuff. Let's bust right in these trees here. I don't know what happened to him, but you guys saw what did. There we go. See how it's a lot more Indian grass here than it is ragweed. It's just what you want to see. Alright, point it back at me. Yeah, I haven't actually done any hunting myself out in Iowa. I'm actually from Colorado, so I'm used to this kind of landscape to some extent, just not as much wetlands out there as there would be, you know, out here. They do a lot of wetland management. I've been to a couple. There's been a couple spots where there's endangered salamanders and things. You actually get to see them. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to give the detail on where that is. But yeah, pretty cool stuff out here. Some people really don't give the Midwest the love that it deserves. Great place. Really just a lot of nothing too, but a bit better landscape. You get to the nothing out in Colorado and it's like barren desert. But out here, this is a lot of what the nothing is. Forest mixed with wetland. Back in the day though, it would have been less forest, more prairie. So a lot of what I'm walking through right now is actually what the pheasant love the most. Probably circle back and catch with Benny. Got a bit more ragweed here. So let's try to get out of this. It's all grabbing my pant legs and shit. Actually, might be able to bust down here. Let's do that. He'll take high ground, I'll take low ground. Real nice deer path through here, so. Like a daily walker. Like this. See all the ducks? Probably the same ones from yesterday. These are mallards this time. Last ones might have been coots, but It's like Benny said last time, you know, a hunter call of the wild. Hearing an animal call and you're trying to track this out. But we're gonna bust through here. Yeah, I mean, it's really great stuff. I kind of wish I really want to invest in like a GoPro or something, because I could put that like right on my chest right here, or right up here, and I could just let you guys record without me having to hold that. So that way I could use my binos, but instead I'm kind of stuck holding you guys, so I don't really get access to the binos during the entirety of the video. Pretty little yellow flowers here. Sure I know the name, I'm just not remembering. Pretty good stuff. But bust up around here, get up to the ridge. See if I can't find Benny. He's over there somewhere. At least he better be. A little too dense brush right here for pheasant, I'm thinking. But I'd imagine they'd still get through here pretty easily. I mean, we saw them over in the wetland terrain, so it's 100% likely to me that you would see them in this stuff still. Got a nice bed here. Right, dear. Seems a little too big to be anything else. So, let's see if we can't find Benny, get a cool shot at him without him knowing. Probably hear me coming up though. Haven't heard any pheasant cackling, so I don't think you got any luck there. Yeah, we're damn near where we were yesterday. I think we were like right here. We're getting closer and closer. I'm hearing Benny. He's just right over this hill. So, now we could damn near walk the same stuff we did. There he is. And probably kick up pheasant again. And, you know, you'll see so you actually see a crane down there. See that white thing? It's actually a sandhill. Benny's looking at it, he'll let us know. Pretty sure it's a heron or a crane. See how there's like 2 or 3 of them though? It's the same 3 that we just saw earlier, I'm almost certain. Trying to make sure the camera stays on them.
Cranes.
Yep. Don't they almost move like turkeys though? You ever seen a turkey move on the ground? Do that head bob thing. I've always associated it with like high activity, high alertness if they do the head bob. Because they're so like... There you go.
They don't like us.
Haha.
Can't imagine why.
Alright, yeah, see? It's the exact same 3 from earlier. They saw us well before we saw them. We're not very quiet though, so pretty cool stuff.
Three at once, one back there, one over there, one over there.
Yeah, I hope you guys kind of heard that. It was pretty quiet for a sec. But there was a lot of... pheasant kind of going over there. He's been doing it for a really long time. Get a shot of Benny.
That guy's talkative over there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like another 3 of them over here. This is where we were earlier. Yesterday, or later yesterday.
Oh. Probably didn't kick up any out of here. I saw a lot of tracks.
Yeah, well, they probably just ran away.
Or they just walked around us like we would ever have known.
Well, there's a little cattle filler gone. See them on me? I'm distracted. There's a couple more.
Those birds must be in the exact same spot we kicked them out yesterday. That guy back there is still yapping.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Well, the issue now is trying to get back.
It's crazy to think it's only like 6:10, 6:20.
Yeah.
Here we are at the dusk of the day. There goes a pheasant. I saw him get up. Probably about 30 yards beyond that tree, that singular tree out there. Huh. What made him get up? Wasn't me.
Sure wasn't
Little
him.
faithful bird dog wasn't over there. Three of them. 4 of them. Let's make our way over.
Yep. You guys actually saw the one that left. Didn't zoom out, so that way you see this.
Must be moving into the nest for the night. We're gonna get kicked out.
Right.
Sorry. I'm smelling them.
Alright, gonna kick them up. I'm gonna keep the camera pointed out. Just barely caught him on the camera.
Everywhere.
There he goes.
Did he get up?
Yep. One of them. It was kind of a blur. You guys saw
In
that.
front of me, I could see him running. Right there you go. One more here somewhere.
This is pretty similar to how it was the evening yesterday. I'm glad I finally caught it on film. I know that there's like 4, so I've seen 2 come up. Pretty neat stuff.
Still some of them in here. I just don't know where they went.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect stuff because so much wetland over here, tons and tons of food, insect, plants alike. They need a good mixture of both to really do good. So.
What we see today are groups of roosters.
Well, I ain't opposed. Quite a few more flying just beyond.
Get across, kind of by that power line.
They saw.
There also definitely is something up here. I can hear it in the reeds.
I'll tell you one thing about these wetlands. The mosquitoes start coming out. I'm really getting bit because I'm in a mosquito-proof tire here. I mean, it's a barbed wire proof. I have holes and stuff like right here. Barbed wire got me. Hardly did anything though. Just tore the shirt. Didn't even get the skin. Now, obviously, you know, a tick could just walk in there now and call it his home, and then I have to pull him off later. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Sorry, I keep tilting you guys all around. It's kind of hard to stay stable holding a camera vertical the whole time, especially when it's my phone. Yeah, I'll catch up to Benny, and I think we'll call this a video for today. Probably will see some more stuff, so I guess if there is, you'll see it, but I think that'll call it a wrap. At least you guys finally got to see a little bit of what we actually were seeing yesterday.
I like yeah, right down by that random bush in the middle of the prairie there, right above the crap.
And they just kind of sit right along that evergreen line there.
So it's good cover.
Yep.
They must have came back from that cut field. I thought I saw some out there in that soybean field that was cut. But I just didn't think to glass because I was trying to get over here because they were all cackling away.
Yeah, that's 100%. Well, anyway, I think that'll call it a wrap. You guys got to see damn near everything we've been going through, so it'll be a hell of a watch. So
we got a hell of a walk back.
Yeah, that is for damn sure. And if any bloopers or anything happen along the way, I'm sure you guys will see. So anyway, I think that'll be a good wrap to our part 2 of the Muscatine Slough. So
Muskrat? Yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Muscatine's considerably far north that way, so it's not that, but
south.
Whichever way you want to go. I was trying to tell you guys the wrong way. That's what I was. Holding it for myself.
Oh well.
Anyway, all right, we'll call that a day. See you guys in the next one. Later.
Jeez. A lot of roosters.